obviously, with anything, whether it be hitting, we've talked about it on the podcast with some different guests, but there's different philosophies, right? And is there anything in pitching right now that you kind of see as mainstream that you would necessarily disagree with, just not your philosophy, or maybe even some things you've seen that you would say is problematic?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing is and it's not for pitching, this is for hitting. I love everything that Teacher Man talks about.
Yeah.
And I want to get into that later.
Okay.
All right. Because I'm a huge fan, and I think we're going to talk about that later.
Okay.
But pitching wise, I think some of the things, or at least one thing that I hear all the time is get your arm up, get your arm up. And this is not from like high level coaches, more at the youth level. But I think, guys have natural arm slots. And I think guys that throw with a lower arm slot, it's okay if they're doing it the right way. So I think that might be one thing and we were talking about that on the truck ride here. Like, everybody's different. Everybody's body's built different. And I think you have to be careful when you're training guys not to make them all into the same type of pitcher or the same type of hitter. You want to try to build that athlete so they can grow the best that they can.
Yeah, absolutely. When you talk about arm slots, is there what is the correct way? Let's just say, like, I'm a low 3/4 arm slot guy. When you say obviously it done correctly, how can you break that down just a little bit more? Like, what would that look like, I guess?
Yeah, so for me, it's all about your spine angle. So I actually have a video on YouTube, one of my earlier videos, and it shows a bunch of different pitchers and their spine angles in relation to their arm angles. And I put them all together, overlapped the pictures, and you can see all the different pitchers. So the guys with the lower arm angle, their body angle is more tilted. The guys with the higher angle, their body angle is more tilted this way. And I've laid out all those pitchers, lefties and righties, and it almost looks like an octopus, like all the different arm angles, but also the spine angles tilted. So you don't want a guy throwing, straight overhand and his body's up like this, because then he's getting all jammed up. If he's going to be an overhand guy, he's going to be tilted more to get that arm up there. But if he's more of a side arm or a 3/4 guy, his spine angle is going to be tilted a little more.
Yeah. If you enjoyed that clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the full podcast, click right here. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this content valuable.